Peace. Rest in eternal power. Baba Kalindi, Mushroom Master. My father, Joseph Anderson. Rest in eternal power. My best friend, Griff. My sister, Chikesha. So, DMX. Rest in eternal power, my brother. Deep energy, deep energy. See that 0177? That's DMX work right there. Remember in the last video I showed y'all about that clicker and how you click it and then you win the lottery? So 50 cents bought me $186. Now some people is like, it's not a lot, but you know. So to the viewers out there, you know, pull up the New Jersey Pick 4 lottery for today, the 22nd. Well, it would have been last night, the 21st. And you'll see this one come in. So also, my baby brother Shamir, rest in eternal peace. Trayvon Martin, Emmett Till, Nipsey Hussle. See, Eugene White. My people, Malachi, also known as Dozier Evans. What y'all fail to realize is that depending on the spirit of the person, of the individual, that person, energy can still circumnavigate. Some of y'all be rocking with people that don't never show y'all proof about them winning anything. I made one video after not making videos for quite some time. I made that video and lo and behold, DMX sent the energy. In this time and day, who couldn't use $186? For 50 cents. It cost me 50 cents. So, and then I find out that I never did the math on this before, but DMX's birthday is December 18th, 1970. So I'm born March 18th, 1973. So the deep part is this. He's born on the 18th. I'm born on the 18th. We've been looking at numerology the wrong way. Lloyd Strayhorn clearly states in his miraculous book, you got to get this book, Numbers in You by Lloyd Strayhorn. He tells you we go by the day that the person was born on. So I'm born on the 18th. So you add the 8 and the 1 and that's who you are. So that makes me a number 9 person. So DMX was December 18th. He was the 18th. So that makes him a number 9 person. Bruce Lee, I believe Bruce Lee was the 27th, a number 9 person. So get the book and learn something different. Learn the power of the day that you were born. Some people say it's a lot of other stuff, But why wouldn't the day that you came into this world, why wouldn't that be extremely relevant? It's the day that you ventured in, the day you made a contract with this earth. And speaking of earth, because DMX last digit was a zero, in some cultures they take that zero, they take that last digit, and they'll tell you what the person's life path number, or what the person is, why they're on earth. So in DMX case, that last digit of zero made him earth. Earth people want everyone to feel fed. They will give away anything before giving anything to themselves. So it's like it started making perfect sense. So DMX is still helping. And all I'm doing is just explaining to y'all about the energy that I'm feeling, energy that's going on, and I'm showing proof. I'm showing proof. Make these people that's telling y'all stuff, make them show proof. I'm showing proof. So I'm not just up here wasting your time. And I'm damn sure not here just wasting my words. Because those that really know me, they know I don't waste my words. My words are relevant. So if you think that you really loved somebody so much, and when they left this earth, when their physical body left this earth, if you think that person still doesn't care about you or still isn't looking out for you, then you're sadly mistaken. Some of us are spending so much time mourning that we're forgetting to let the legacy live on. So I'm letting you know that DMX energy is still relevant. You've seen my last video. This is part 2. This is part 2 where he gave me that number. That energy is divine. 50 cents for 186. $186 for 50 cents. That's divine. So if you see, you can't see it, but it's my pendulum clock. If you don't have your pendulum clock up, then you hustling backwards. Some of y'all got 1,000 clocks laying around your house. The battery done corroded. The second hand don't work. Clock in Chinese means death. Those clocks have to be functioning perfectly in order for you to function perfectly. We're talking about the invisible forces. We're talking about feng shui. We're talking about allowing positive energy to come through. The pendulum clock does 2 main functions. Has a pendulum that swings, cuts through negativity, and makes a beautiful tone, a sound that deodorizes the atmosphere. That's why you see the millionaires, they keep a grandfather clock in their house. So I make sure I keep a pendulum clock in mine. When you really want to amplify your energy, come build with me. Come get this psychic reading done by me. Feel me? Come make that happen. See, what's going on right now is the people that are not authentic are being separated between the authentic. Because y'all know the last video, I explained the clicker and how you're supposed to click, click, click to win, win, win. you pull up what I won. This time of day right now, this is manifestations. This is not a poverty time. This is for those light beings that know who they are. It is time for you to become who you are. Because other than that, you're wasting time. You get none of it back. A lot of y'all sitting around and you don't even have your organ generator up. How are you proclaiming to be spiritual or even enlightened or even for that matter conscious and you don't have your organ generator? That means that too many extracurricular activities are surfacing. Do away with the extracurricular activities. I used to smoke so much weed. I was addicted. I even said my mom was pregnant in the daytime, at night puffed herb. The first time I was high was in her. So my mother smoked with me. So I've been smoking forever. But for the last 2 years, I lost the taste. Not to mention, this new stuff is sprinkled with something that all we heads will love. Fentanyl. That's why when you try to stop, you develop symptoms that resemble that of an addict going through withdrawal from heroin symptoms. And when you want your consciousness to increase, you have to leave certain things alone. When a firefighter gets smoke inhalation, he has to be transported to an emergency room in a hospital somewhere immediately. Not immediately, immediately. So it's directly up to you. You know, I could drink if I decided to, but once I found out that one glass of alcohol ruins 10,000 brain cells, I stopped. When I was younger, I used to drink 151. No chaser, 151. So it wasn't the right move at all. Even if you want to smoke, the Dutches that y'all using to smoke with are loaded with fiberglass. That's why when you look on the Dutches, you see all the pilgrims laughing at you. They're on the back of the box. When the guy goes to get the Dutches and give you the Dutches, they're laughing at you. Thank you. As you can see from this video too in my background, I'm doing my shadow work too. You see Mona Lisa back there on the wall right here? I put that energy up because that picture is sought after. One of the most sought after pictures ever. Somebody stole it, so it's worth some dough. That thing might be 900 million if you can find it, if you can locate a person that took it. Now right here, that's a picture of two Tahitian sisters. That picture, they said they bought it for 31 million. And over 18 years is now worth 147 million. Some people say 300 million. And the premise behind the picture is, when will he marry me? That's the theme. Look at the picture. Look at yourself in the mirror. Look at the picture. Look at yourself in the mirror. Tell me you're not great. Tell me you're not great. The energy from that picture is millions of dollars. The picture is backed up from the New York Times. You can't even get one of those pictures right now. It's so backed up. And then right here, that's $1 billion. $1,100 bills. You're going to become what you surround yourself around. Constituents included. I don't care how long you've been in that relationship. You think time cares about the years that you've wasted in that relationship? If that person is not tickling your spirit, enhancing your fabric, then you gotta go. You have an appointment with destiny, and you're sitting there wasting your time, sitting on your hands, but that's completely up to you. It's what you decide. Sometimes your partner can tell you something about yourself, and over time it starts to sink in and you believe the harsh words that you're hearing. It's like mental manipulation. So your partner's every word should stimulate the inner dwellings of your eardrum. It should play the world's sweetest melody. It shouldn't be harmful and disrupt your vibration and crush your emotions and cause your tears to come down. It should enhance you and strengthen you to levels you've never felt in your existence. So, it's a little piece of pyrite. They call it fool's gold. But it just enhances your frequency. So I stopped by with some information because you run around here, you don't have your orgone generator, you're not rocking with Neville Goddard. See, it's a lot of things done transpired. That's why when you see this, go to the comments, ask me for a reading. I'll get you set up. Anybody that gets a reading done from me, you get a $1,200 book for free. That book is going to teach you everything you need to know. It's a book that the entertainment community uses. Don't ask me for the title. I'll give it to you free when you get your reading. But only contact me when your frequency is amplified, when you're ready. Don't contact me when you're not ready, because that will be a waste. And we don't waste around here. There's no wasting. We plant seeds, and those seeds turn into redwoods. They turn into the acai trees. Well, that's a different vibration. So, DMX, I appreciate you, my brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. We're not playing no games. To find out that he was born on the 18th and I'm born on the 18th, that was beautiful. See, I know who I am. I'm pure nature. You have to find out who you are. But you're not going to find that out taking advice from people who haven't showed you proof. I use 50 cent. Play the number. You do the percentages on that. 50 cent. So, my point is this. in your life right now, what is your greatest fear? And quickly people say, I don't have a fear. But everyone is scared of change to the point that life forces you to change. The uncomfortable feeling is what happens when success is starting to drape itself around you. So I've given you the tools. I had a dream. I had a dream in 2000, maybe from, I believe it might have been 2002. I think I was 2 years there. 2002. From 2000 to 2002, somewhere in there, I had a dream. And this dream contained Jay-Z and Nas. In my dream, they took me from borough to borough, to brownstone to brownstone, just going there talking. Nas is born in 1973, and I'm born in 1973. So me and Nas always been fly. And even though it's just in that realm, in that reality when I was dreaming, he was the one giving me the jewels. He told me to get this instrument which would improve my lung capacity so I could spit longer, I could rhyme longer, I could, and that instrument is called the lung expander, expander lung. And it looks like a wishbone. You put it in your mouth and you do breathing with it, expander lung. When Nas told me to get that expander lung, Jay-Z looked at him like, why are you telling him that? And I was like, yo, what's the problem? And he was like, nah, man, he just feel like you ain't put the work in. He feel like you shouldn't get it that easy. I said, well, why are you doing it? He said, you my brother. So in my dream, Jay-Z hated on me. He didn't want me to get a device called the expander lung. This expander lung is online for like from $10 to $21. I even gave it to my son. I had my son doing it so he could improve. The rendition is it puts muscles on your lungs. Yeah. You're welcome. You thank my brother DMX for that. And I'm going to tell you something. I've been in the strangest places, and all of a sudden his song will just pop up. Man, when you start to show love to people, you'll be amazed at the love that's shown back. You have to do the real math on your partner and who you're with, because sometimes the person you with is the person that don't want you to be successful in the first place. They waiting for you to stumble. You thinking that y'all building a foundation, and they waiting on you to crumble. Don't allow the sweet feeling of intimacy to take all of your dreams and your goals away. In the act of intimacy, it is not here for enjoyment. The goddess's sacred womb is the womb of life, the womb of creation. So, if it's the womb of creation, then while you're inside, you should be creating. You got your family. While you're inside, you should be creating a new reality. I purchased a Mercedes Benz off doing this. I envisioned it during an act of intimacy. You are inside the creator. The woman is the creator. Thor. So, a lot of people during intimacy get caught up into the feeling. Oh, I can't believe. No, no, no. That is creation. You are creating. You don't want to get caught up into the emotional aspect of your act. You are creating. Your eyes should be rolled up in your head, inducing alpha and manifesting. It's my shadow work. You should be doing your manifestations. There's no way that you should be performing intimacy and dealing with the feeling. You're supposed to be dealing with the revealing. You're supposed to be painting pictures. That's why I keep the pictures around. You're supposed to paint the reality that you want when you're in the sacred canal. So stop taking things for granted while you're on this planet. I'll plug y'all in with this one. That's the Magician's Stone, Merlinite. Merlinite. We're not playing no games. This is beyond serious right now. We're going into some times right here that if you're not strong, you're wrong. If you cannot, when you team up with a special frequency, hold on. A frequency that constantly tells you, love, listen, it's nothing that you cannot do. You can create anything. You are walking abundance. Your partner should continuously uplift you, not downgrade you, not degrade you. So how bad do you want success? Anybody I do a reading for, their life is never the same. I enhance with so many different things. And now you already see I'm tapped in. I'm tapped in. I'm tapped in. So I want to send a special shout out to Dr. Wayne Robinson. In the spirit world, we call you Dr. Diggersy. I know you made transition, and I'm asking that you rest in eternal peace, in eternal paradise. Because I don't forget. I don't forget. I don't forget. My brother Griff, you resting, We're about to do we're doing some things. We're doing some things. And in this time right here, you can't rely on family. If you're fortunate enough to have your loved ones around you and they could help, perfect. But a lot of star seeds and us, our frequency, we're not relying on family. We don't have family. We are each other's family. Or you just think you just popped up on this video. Nah, beloved. This is internal. You didn't just pop up on this video. You one of us. Believe that. Know for a fact you are one of us. It's like when you're doing your squats and you roll your tongue up, put your tongue to your back, and you go down with your squats so that fresh air can go up to your head. So I just wanted to stop by and say them things to y'all. Today's the 22nd. So during the 22nd, we know we're dealing with the number 4. We know Jay-Z and Beyonce is number 4 people. Number 4, what's that, with Saturn? Saturn could fit like, 8 Earths inside of it. Saturn is huge. So number 4 is dealing with that unexpected occurrences. It's like an auspicious number for the Chinese. So them 22nds, the 31st, the 13th, people be saying it's bad luck. It's not bad luck. It's actually a great thing. It's just that you have to say, may all unexpected occurrences be in my favor, keeping me happy, healthy, wealthy, and successful. A lot of people lost their life on the 22nd, the 13th, and the 31st. That's why some businesses don't even have a 13th floor. A lot of companies, superstitions. That's why Stevie Wonder made that song, Superstitions. When you want to increase your frequency, get some what's his name? Jimmy Scott, Sammy Davis Jr., Jimmy Scott. Jimmy Scott made this song Over the Rainbow from The Wizard of Oz. That song made the movie. It made the movie what it was. The song. I know a lot of y'all's like, man, how can a damn song make a movie? How can that picture go for over 145 million to 300 million? Just pull up the two black women or 2 Tahitian women. Pull that picture up. So Jimmy Scott, he died broke. He got a song called Pennies from Heaven. He died broke. There was no generational wealth established, even though his music still lives on to this day. Because you didn't know that he made this theme song for that movie, Over the Rainbow. That's his song. Sammy Davis Jr. was a musical genius. These people that I just gave mention of, they strengthen your pineal gland. They increase your melatonin level. You get you one of those old record players, or the ones they sell in Walmart now, the ones it's like a suitcase, but it's a traveling record player, and you put that album on it, and you listen to that. That increases your melatonin, your pineal gland. It strengthens who you are spiritually. So we just attempting to get there, because this is a beautiful journey. This is a beautiful journey that has turned into a destiny. And now I'm completely engulfed in my destiny. We're not playing no games. So at this time, when my mind is elevated, I want to thank the Creator, because right now I made it. I can't fall short, because the mission is clear. But in order to be at this level, you can't have fear. No need to memorize what flows from my brain, because me and those unauthentic cats, we not the same. I'm raised with wolves, bears, and foxes. So I have no time to think outside of boxes. I know you're thinking to yourself, I thought you're supposed to think outside of boxes. That's like two fighters in the ring with no ref to stop shit. He put you in that box, meaning he confined your energy. So you took that little great saying and made it your energy. I don't look at the cup like it's half full. I put my affirmations under the glass. I take my goals and pull. I don't continuously hear people fighting on my block. I take 7 ice cubes in a glass and make it stop. I am the magician's magician. And I didn't come to play. So you should focus attentively on the words I say. When I tell you induce alpha, that means curl up your eyes so you can manifest your goals like a Christmas surprise. If I tell you get a picture of $1 billion, then manifest your desires. It's not time to be a coward. Stop thinking that you can wake up and fight everything that's happening every day that goes on in your life. Use that energy to pull your goals together. You'll be an unstoppable umbrella built to storm any weather. I eat books like you eat meat to increase my speed. That's why you have to understand the overstandings in me. I have an outer standing auric field and it's so disgraceful because these cats come around posing as friends and it's so distasteful. So I get disgraceful when cats show me who they truly are, knowing good and goddamn well in front of you is a star. So I vibe with your insides when you're coming authentic, because I'm rooting for you in this game of life. I'm really hoping that you win it. I'm supplying you with the knowledge from our warriors that passed, so you can know that you could still make it if you ain't got a mom or a dad. The foster homes gave me love so I wouldn't be weak. I came out as a baby who knew how to speak. I was the nurse's favorite baby for 7 days straight. They knew it was something special, something that they could relate. Imagine this, you wake up. Everything is working great. You're manifesting your goals and you realize that you're straight. You never been the type of person that would offer debates, because arguing with fools will make you late. Keep your clocks in the north and watch your success rise. Don't play games and don't argue with those that lie. If they cheated in the past, they gonna cheat in your future. If he robbed somebody you love, you next. He's a shooter. There's no loyalty when these cats is off their game, 'cause you smoking fentanyl. This ain't that old Mary Jane. So if you don't want to be a dope head, put the weed down, because it's only designed to make your spiritual a clown.